is the boat doctor. I think I said hey, hey, hey too many times. It's supposed to be hey, hey, hey. See, then hit skip. And I'm going to skip and see if that thing pops back up again. But boy, when that came in, it was like crystal clear. It's all about your antenna. You could spend $800 on a VHF and put a $50 antenna. You got a $50 VHF. Now you could spend $100 on a VHF, spend $200 on antenna. You got a $500 radio. I normally drink Henry. I used to be into big gulps, but I don't know. Like root beer is kind of the, I shouldn't even, you know, I'm doing commercials for nothing. But Henry Weinhardt's, you got to try it. And then kids love the orange cream. Not to be pushing stuff, I ain't getting paid for commercials. But root beer is just kind of like a dessert. You drink that Henry's, I'm telling you, a 6-pack, one every night. Don't drink any other pop. I guarantee you, you'll be stuck on the Henry's. I drink that just because some stores don't have it. But anyway, back to this. So we showed you the VTS. I'm all over the map. They call me all over the map Nevdal, boat doctor. But I just can't get over this boat. I just love what they did to it. I mean, the battery's up where it belongs. Bait tank, you can remove that if you want. Remove that if you want. Stable's got a windlass. Went Garmin, yahoo! I love you. Love Garmin. I mean, hey, electronics are like cell phones. Some people like Android. Some people like Apples or iOS or whatever. You know, it's just a preference. Simrad's good. Lowrance is good. Ray's good. They're just slower. Garmin's probably, they're ahead of the game, and they're in airplanes, they're in everything. I mean, they're kind of like Samsung, you know. I know there's a lot of Apple lovers out there, but Samsung, I mean, they got everything, and everything works. You got so many more things you can hook up to and don't have to pay for. So that's why I'm stuck, because if you're an electronic guy, you would, see, now listen to this radio. Look at how clear that is. I mean, if you don't have a good antenna, it'd be real scratchy. But I mean, it's super clear, and they'll reach out and get you. You know, if you need somebody when you're talking, they're going to hear you. Okay, so I kind of vary the throttle a little bit, and I showed you I don't like to idle them for a long period of time. So then what I do is I just do my test. I bring it up to about 2,600. I'm looking at my fuel flow, gallons per hour, 1.2. That's nothing. I'll speed it up to about 3,000 right here. Then I run it. I'm just checking out for any hesitation, dead spots, good water flow still. And then fish, nothing, and it's leaving me a track line so I can get back on that track line. So now I'm going to pick it up to 3,600, 2.3 gallons, 14 miles an hour. That's nothing. Now you are going to get some noise here. I apologize for that. That's this other camera I'm wearing. I don't even know if you can hear me. But this is all I'm going to do, so you ain't going to hear me talking. But I'm going to run it through the paces. Very smooth. Now right here I start trimming the motor up. No porpoising. 4,800. 3.2 gallons an hour at 23 miles an hour. Then I bring it up to about 55. I trim it up again. See, I'm up to about right here. So when you're trimming, you should be able to turn right and left. If you want top speed, then you got to trim it. It's going to be hard to go to the right. 4.727. You're 5.9 miles to the gallon. Unbelievable. Now I'm going to open it all the way up and make sure it gets the RPM 6,300. Now I'm just a hair over that, which is okay, because we're going to add weight to it. So there's 63, 31, 2.5 gallons an hour. Wow. So I'm going to bring that down to 6,300. 2.6 at 31. Most boats are at 12. So then you bring this back, and I'm sorry about all that noise, but this only did 2.6 gallons per hour at 31 miles an hour at 6,300. Most boats would be at about 12 to 13 gallons an hour. Easy. and it's 6 miles to the gallon. I mean, unbelievable. These 70. So anyway, on the staby with the arrow design, what they do is you got the point like this and the point in the back instead of a flat back and a kind of a sharp front. Now watch this. I'll just hit this here, just slow, just get it moving. Look at that. In reverse. Whoa, I'm getting dizzy. Whoa, whoa, sit down. I'll fall out. Look at this. How many boats can you do that in reverse? Whoa, seasick, just like the octopus. Now, same token, I'll turn this in forward, and you'll see my circle. I was just in one spot. Now I just start going like this, get it going. Going. Watch this. It will turn inside of itself. And I even had that trimmed up. So right about there is where you can run it. That's pretty amazing, huh? So then we'll go through here, and then we'll turn around and go back. Oh, then on a plane, we're gonna run this thing all the way down. Make sure your trim's down. Hit it. 1001, 1000. Not even 2 seconds to plane this boat. Planing about 18 miles to 17 miles an hour, 2.8 gallons an hour, 2.2. So then what I'm going to do, oh, so we got that. So we're here, we hit it again, up. Look at that, 6,300, that fast. We're down, around here, and then we're going to get back because it's going to rain. Turn around, and they turn on a dime. Look at this. Yeah, you can't do that in too many boats. All right, I can feel the cold air. It's going to come down. No drive. And it puts on the skids too. If you don't shut that valve off, if you want that dry, you got to put that plug in, because when you're going, it'll force feed water in there, just so you know, but it will drain out if you pull the plug. But if you want it dry, put the plug in and turn the valve off. All right, that's about it, guys. I mean, you got it. This, I mean, I would take this sucker out in a heartbeat out in the jetty. And if this bay got rough, you may get a little wet once in a while or cold, but I'll tell you, you'll go through it. This is the Boat Doctor out. Love the boat. 1550 Fisher Sport.